Hey y'all, welcome back to yet another episode of Beyond the Game. I'm here with Travis Shaw, defensive lineman at UNC. Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Travis, how you been?
Been good, man. Been good. Been pretty good.
How's the year been treating you and everything?
It's been smooth.
Yeah.
Off to a great start. 3-0 right now.
You've been here for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Can't lie, because you came in December 2021, was it?
Yeah.
So that was
2022. Shit.
It was definitely 2021. Well, you came in January.
I came in January 2022.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Gosh.
You've been here. Wow. So how's it been? 3-0. You've been playing amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Really just getting down.
Yeah, I mean, it's been good, freshman, sophomore year, I ain't had the production that I wanted. But, God got time for everybody. And
Yeah.
it's been feeling like this year, he's been telling me it's my time. So, been going out there doing my job, producing.
Yeah.
Making as many plays as I can.
As you should.
Thanks.
So a big factor in that is the whole media isn't talking about it. Your weight drop. Talk about how it's allowed you to be more effective on the field and just more productive, and how that process has gone for you these past couple months.
Well, to be honest, like coming out of high school, I had tore my labrum, tore my shoulder, my junior year of high school. So when I tore my labrum, I was really in a dark time for real, just because going to do rehab and stuff like that. It was just straight older people, and they was in there trying to learn how to walk again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was damn, I got to be in here doing rehab every day of the week with them, and it's I need it, but they need it. So it was just just watching everybody literally learning how to walk again, or just being able to just stand on their own 2 feet with their own power. It was really just mind opening, but at the same time showing you that God got you type shit. Yeah. God got them as well, but
you have to be vulnerable.
Yeah, just be grateful for what that I ain't learning how to walk. I'm just getting strength back in my shoulder. But the whole process, it was good. I wouldn't say it was challenging, just because we got great people at the facility that help you out with it, like the nutritionist. Shout out Amber, Izzy, and her people.
Yeah.
They've been on my side this whole time, helping me grind, stay at it. But honestly, it's just been knowing that was a factor of just what's keeping me back from playing at my highest level or being able to contribute, was the weight. So really just locking in, buying into that. It's been helping out with some of the injuries, like the knee pain and stuff like that. So it was ultimately dropping it will help you out, being able to stay healthy and stuff like that. So it's been an eye opener for real, just to see the difference that it has made. Just being able to play more snaps or whatever the case may be. So it's been pretty good.
How much did you lose? And then what time span?
Well, I've been chipping away at it the whole time. So I was probably just losing here and there.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's probably been 40. 45.
That's OD. I'm super proud of you. And it's been showing up on the field too.
Yeah,
so
most definitely. Most definitely.
Des Evans, I was talking to him last week and he said he was teasing you about it. He's like, nah, he looked real good.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be telling him I'm about to take my shirt off 24/7. That's how good it's been making me feel.
Yeah,
for sure.
he was like, keep that shirt on. I was like, Des, don't do that. That's rude. But nah, it's all fun and games, and it's been showing out for you. So congratulations on that. So just, you from Greensboro, you local, only about an hour away?
About an hour, yeah.
So talk about the mentality of making it out of Greensboro and coming here.
I mean, shoot, Greensboro, I mean, the whole Greensboro ain't bad, but you feel me? It gets treacherous for sure in the borough.
Yeah.
But the thing I can say I like about the borough is when they know you got something going for yourself, they gonna keep you away. Growing up, I stayed in the rougher neighborhoods and stuff like that, but it was they knew you had something going for yourself, so they damn near wouldn't let you come around, you know what I'm saying? But most of the guys, my family members, my actual blood family members, so it's they definitely on some nah, bro, you feel me, stay over there type stuff, you feel me?
It's a kind of motivating factor.
Yeah, not too many people make it out the borough, or make it out the borough with playing sports types. You might have rappers and stuff like that, but not too many people make it out playing sports. So it's when I did that, I just feel I set the stone for the younger guys that's coming up, like Alex and stuff like that. The younger groups above, below me, then my little brother, he just got to high school, so now he finna try to walk in my steps. Greensboro, it builds that dog into you, so that helps me out on the field too as well. So there's a lot of things, bad things you can say about the borough, but there's also a lot of good things you can say that helps contribute to be in the spot that I'm in today.
Yeah. Why is that Greensboro pride so strong? Like I was talking to Alex, and like he felt like just boom, like just being from there, like you just like feel like a strong sense of like pride and like affection, just like appreciation from where you're from. So how does it show up in your life?
Yeah, I really just think it's just because like I said, not too many people make it out playing this sport. People tend to say we're not really like a football city, state, whatever type. So it's like being able to like prove them wrong, or like prove to yourself first and then prove them wrong that like, oh, he's not gonna be able to make it just because he's from this and da 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 da. So people think you coming out of Greensboro, you coming out with like the typical mindset of somebody from Greensboro, but at the end of the day, it's like you got a choice to make. Like you can follow the crowd, or you can, you feel me, create your own crowd. And I made the decision to create my own crowd type. So
and it's been going well for you.
It's been going really well for me.
You have the biggest support system with you too.
Yeah, like you can be from this side or be from that side, but if it's somebody that's coming out the borough and they're popping it, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, it's like everybody gonna support it. I grew up on the south side, but like the people from the east, the people from the west, the people from the north, like they all like see you going good, they gonna all, you feel me, whatever they can, like, hey, let me get a ticket to the game, let me come watch you, or you feel me, send me videos and stuff, tag me on Instagram, show me that they watching, tuned in and stuff like that. So
did that start when you came to UNC, or have they always been like?
Nah, they always been like that, like since I got the.
That's good.
Like
yeah,
I'll probably say for real, like my high school always had like some guys type joint, but like schools, like Power 5 schools weren't really coming to Grimsley like that. So like we always had like Gifford College and A&T, Winston State, stuff like that come see us. But like when I got to Grimsley, that's when like all the schools start coming, like the Georgias and the Alabamas and the Clemson and stuff like that. So
you visited Georgia, right?
Yeah, I did.
They didn't offer you.
Huh?
They didn't offer you though, right?
No, I was offered the whole time. Crazy thing is, a lot of people don't know this, but I was committed to Georgia for like 2 months. Yeah, I was solidly committed to Georgia for like 2 months.
Let's go into that. What happened? If you don't want to say too much, you don't have to. You can cut it. But
yeah,
you can cut it if you need to.
So like, I was committed to Georgia. So like when I took my OV down there, I had committed. This was like when I still had I tore my labrum. This was around that time.
Was it a senior in high school?
Yeah. And like that, it was smooth. And like, I was really about to go to Georgia type, but then they started doing stuff that it wasn't like
and then the line
as important for me. Like,
like
I played the game based off the love for the game, not for what I can get out the game type. And then like NIL was coming out. So it was like, I wasn't rushing into it just because I knew my ability and I knew me as a person that I was going to, you feel me, eventually get to that anyway type. So
you felt better just staying home than getting into
so when I was committed to Georgia type, say for instance, like I said, I was injured, so I had tore my labrum, so I had just had surgery and stuff like that. And like all the coaches would reach out like, hope surgery went well, boom, boom, boom. But like on Fridays, the O-line coach and the running backs coach, like say for instance, they'd text you and be like, good luck, on Friday, knowing that I'm out with a shoulder injury and stuff like that. So I took it upon as like, damn, do they really want me? Or are they really, you know what I'm saying, really behind me? Are they really locked into my recruitment process? They still sending good luck text messages knowing that I'm out with my shoulder injury, stuff like that. But in terms of that, like when I said something about it, it was just more, the response was like, we still send out the good luck text message just because like you're still a part of the team, just because you're injured, that doesn't mean you're not a part of the team, stuff like that. But I just took it as like damn, is the D-line coach communicating with everybody else on staff that like I'm not out and I'm not playing, or that I'm out and I'm not playing. You feel what I'm saying? So like Carolina came into play. Like Carolina always been in the picture. Like,
did you grow up a Carolina fan?
I was about to say I grew up a Duke basketball fan. Type no cap. I grew up a Duke basketball fan.
Nah, that's crazy.
But the thing was though, like the only reason why is just because like I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to be turned. Like this shit used to be turned. And that was my first college game I ever went to.
Okay.
That was my first college game I ever went to. So like, and then as a recruit, like I was at the Carolina UNC game with Barack Obama and them there type. So, and like Duke, somehow they got like Barack to speak to me type joint. So that joint was like eye-opening. Like it was just like damn, that's the president of the United States type joint. Like, you feel me? And the school damn near got like, so you know how like recruit be having the sections type joint.
Mm-hmm.
So like the guy that was like the recruiting coordinator, whatever he was type joint, he like walkie-talkie to the guy that was like walking with Barack. It was like, hey, tell Barack, look up here at Trav, da-da-da, speak to him, whatever type joint. And he did that type joint, and it was just like, damn, like
that was hard. I
got
can't
pulled
lie.
like this type
Yeah.
joint, you feel me? So like that
Okay.
made me rock with him a little more type joint
Yeah.
too. But like I was never thinking about going to Duke for football type, like never.
Yeah,
Only because like,
thank you.
you feel me? Only because I never really known Duke football players type joint. Like I know more UNC football players than I do Duke type. And that was a real big thing for me, was like just connections, and you feel me, leaving my group of brothers at my high school, going into a group of brothers that's going to accept me for who I am and things like that. UNC, like I said, it was just always a family atmosphere to me type joint. My high school was particularly like white. Me, I'm not really into like partying and things like that. So like, I'm like, UNC, that'd be a perfect school.
Perfect balance.
You feel what I'm saying? Perfect balance of like, it's not really a party city, or you feel me? It can be, but it's not really like on the top of the charts type joint. And then it's like no offense to people out there, but I'm not really into like white girls type joint. So like, that was also playing into my mindset of like, all right, you go there, you ain't got to worry about female drama. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So
yeah, I feel you.
UNC just always been home. And then, like I said, when I told my labor room, they was like UNC and their like Luke and the medical staff and stuff like that, they were sending me like rehab plans to do while I was at home.
Okay.
On top of what I was already doing.
So they actually cared.
They
Versus
actually,
Georgia,
showed me
it was like,
cared,
nah, like.
Yeah, like, I mean, they cared, like Georgia cared too, but like UNC was on it.
They were embracing.
Yeah, they was calling me while I was like, Coach, at the time it was Coach Cross, it wasn't Coach Ted, but he was calling me like, making sure I'm going to rehab, trying to talk to the doctors to see what plan they can give me at home, stuff like that. So
I mean,
like,
that is how you treat the number one player in North Carolina, number 5 player in the country. Like,
was on top of
that's
how
you treat him.
It was on top of it for sure.
So going back to Grimsley a little bit, you know, DJ Reader, just him going to Grimsley, and he's one of the highest paid defensive linemen in the NFL. Talk about the history that your school has with just like, you know, football players and just like that football pride.
Yeah, I mean,
you know Reader at all? Or?
Yeah, that's my dog.
Really?
That's like big bro for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I can call him right now. He'll answer the phone if he ain't doing that. Obviously. Like, just throughout my whole process, like he was in my ear, and it wasn't like he went to Clemson, but he wasn't in my ear telling me like, oh, you got to go to Clemson, like da 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 da, boom boom boom. But like that's big bro. Like I watch him play, and I shoot him a text like, hey, why did you do this move? Or you feel me? What made you feel me think like this and react like that type? And he'll tell me like, when you're watching it, when you watch film enough and you see some of the O-linemen like sitting back on that hill, da 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 da, and start to get like just giving me little keys and giveaways that I can take and apply to my own game. But I mean, like DJ Reader, he's a dog. And like I really learned about him first from he was a baseball kid at first.
Really?
Like yeah, he grew up like at Clemson. He played baseball too at Clemson type. So
that's hard.
Yeah, I never really looked at him as like just a guy. Like I always looked at that as big brother because like his family members, like I was real close with his family members because his aunt used to teach me in elementary school. Like she was like a substitute teacher, and I ain't gonna lie, I was bad at elementary school. Like I was a bad little kid at elementary school, but like that it was like that one lady that always was cool with the bad kids type joint. So and it was her, and I never knew that she was DJ Reader's auntie or whatever. Yeah. So like. She pulled me to the side one day. I think I was getting in trouble. I ain't gonna lie. She like pulled me to the side one day, and let me replay that. Okay. I wasn't really a trouble kid. Like I always been like
a class
joke. Yeah, I always been like a joker type joint. But like when I be joking, I be dead ass. Like I be dead serious type joint. So like teachers, they used to get mad at that. But I'm being me. I'm being dead serious type joint. So it's like even my mom, she'll be like. You call me over there, like that's him, like you know what I'm saying, like that's him. So she, like I said, she was like the substitute teacher, and she like pulled me to the side one day, and she was like, "I see like more in you, like some of the homeboys you running around with may not, you feel me, had the same plan as you, but I could see something in you, like if you really take it seriously and stuff like that." And it just like really changed my whole perspective of like on life, really. And that's when like after us talking for a few days, that's when she had like introduced me to him, and I'm like, damn, like this world's small for real, for real. Because like I always watched him, but I didn't know who he was. Like you always hear like, oh, DJ Reader on the tackle and stuff like that. So I never really knew that was him. But I mean, like ever since then, like he just became like a mentor if I needed one type joint. So
it must feel great being able to have like him in your life.
Nah, for sure. I mean, he plays the same position I do,
right?
And he's where I want to be.
Exactly.
Whether that's bank account wise, whether that's you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, like he's where I want to be. You feel what I'm saying? So it's good to have somebody like that in your corner, coming from the same position you are, wearing the same shoes you used to wear type. But I mean, it's real cool to like turn your TV on, envisioning yourself playing in the game, and you got like somebody you know actually in that spot playing. So it's like it's real cool.
Who were some other mentors in your life?
I mean, every single coach I played with or played for, I call them a mentor, just because like I can call them any day, anytime, and just ask for advice or just ask like just keep my head on straight, whatever the case may be. My granddaddy, he gonna send me something. My granddaddy probably texts me the most out of anybody in this world. Like, my granddaddy be on that.
What he text you?
You see me any article like about me, about UNC. My granddaddy just be on it, like he probably.
Give us an example.
Like sometimes I don't even be texting him back because he texts me too much, bro. But,
text him back.
Look at this though, bro. Like, he big emoji guy too, so that's gonna be blowing me. Coming to church with him, whatever. Like he really just be chatting. Like
that's great though.
It is good. I'm not. It looked bad right here, but I called him, so like
okay, that makes up for it.
He just be on it.
He loves you.
Yeah, he do for sure. Like my grandma, she was at the game this past weekend, but like both of them, they just like I can do no wrong in their eyes type. Like I'm their baby, whatever. Then my mother, she like. That's like my rock.
Yeah.
She gonna do whatever it takes to, you feel me, make sure I'm successful or whatever the case may be.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 2. I got a younger brother, an older sister.
Okay.
Like my sister, she was always like, that's my big sister, but that's my little sister type. Yeah. Like in the neighborhood when I used to get in fights and stuff like that, like she jumping in, you feel me? Like it ain't no stopping her. She's jumping in, whatever. Right. Then my little brother, it's perfect for him because he get to see like what it takes to get to where I'm at. And it's like, if I can do it, he should feel like he could do it. You know what I'm saying?
So he play football too?
Yeah, he plays football too.
Same position?
Yeah, same position. Okay. But he played O-line and D-line type.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like that's just what I've been telling him is just like, who's saying you can't play both? Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not be as good of a defensive lineman as I am type joint. You can be a good offensive lineman though, you know what I'm saying? So I just been trying to keep him on the right path of just, you know what I'm saying, being able to play both, being interchangeable type joint. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the year you come out, they might not be looking for too many defensive linemen. They might be looking for O-linemen. So you got both of those traits.
Sets them apart.
You feel what I'm saying? Like my whole family, I can say is really my biggest support system. Like they all behind me. They all be wanting to come out to the games and just show their love. Like I said, they always gonna text me. Like my previous coaches, Coach Toby, my AAU basketball coach.
What position you played in basketball?
I played every position in basketball.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
What was your hardest one?
My hardest one?
Yeah.
Like what you mean?
What were you the best at?
Oh, probably the 5 for sure.
Yeah?
So, yeah.
Okay. But
like that's what I like about Coach Toby.
You were a point guard?
I want a point guard, but if I get the rebound, I'm bringing everything to the court.
Oh,
sure.
Okay.
But like that's what I like about Coach Toby is like, he lets you be you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can do it and you show him you can do it, he's gonna let you do it type time. Like we had a point guard, a real good point guard on our team named Jaden. Yeah. But like he's letting us be us. Like and my teammates know like, all right, if I'm bringing the ball on the court, they ain't worrying about it getting stolen from me because they know I can handle it, stuff like that. So like that's what I liked about that team. That was the Greensboro Warriors. Shout out to the Greensboro Warriors organization.
Shout out.
Like obviously like my high school coaches, Coach Brown, Coach Darryl Brown, my defensive coordinator, Coach Riggs, offensive coordinator, Coach Tripp, like offensive line coach Will Brown, like those guys right there, they've seen kids get from Grimsley to college. But like I said, there's always been like Gifford College, you know what I'm saying, like A&T, stuff like that, the smaller schools around in the city. But they were at a different school. They were at Southern Gifford. And then when they came to Grimsley, it was just like they changed everything. Like the way we practice, the way like everything like that. So when they came and they made the adjustments, it like forced the players there to make an adjustment, like to want to buy in, to want to run through a brick wall for those guys because they'd do the same for you. And then my principal, shout out my principal, Mr. O'Donnell.
Okay.
So like that was my principal.
Everybody.
I gotta shout him out, man. I ain't get here by myself.
That's beautiful. Truly.
But like my principal, he was my principal from 6th to 12th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like, y'all were like this.
Yeah, that was my dog.
Were you still a bad kid from 6th to 12th grade, or were you calming down? Like, were you always in his office? Is that why?
Nah. So I wasn't always in his office, but like, you know how principals do their little walk around? I was always walking around with him.
Okay.
But like I don't think he considered me bad. He was from England for sure. And he came my 6th grade year. So like when he came, and he came with the British accent and stuff like that, we all looking at him like, man, you not finna fit here, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we finna run you up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
he held his ground.
Like, he held his ground for sure. And he was just like, when you got to really know him, it was like, oh, this is cool, low key. Like, he's cool as crap. So, like, 6th grade, like, you couldn't play sports in 6th grade. So, like, I was just doing me, like, just being a kid, having fun. I think I had one incident to where I had to, like, walk around with him. He was just like, you keep this up, I ain't gonna let you play at my school type thing. Something like that he said type. And it was like,
you like,
yo, what? Like, like, you feel me? Like, you crazy. You feel me? Think I ain't finna play? Like, that's all I've been waiting on.
He meant business.
Nah, he was standing on it for sure. And so, like, when he said that, it was more so like damn, he not playing. Like, you feel me? You better get your shit together. You feel me? So 7th grade come around, and I had like my knee surgery. So I had my knee surgery in 6th grade. I was like real bow-legged, so they decided to like they was either gonna break them or they had to like put metal plates and screws in them.
That's how they do it. Oh no, that's crazy. So you had the screws.
Yeah, so I went and got the screws and stuff like that. And like my left leg, when I got the screws and stuff put in both sides, my left leg was just like still hurting like crazily. So they decided to like go in and take it out. But when they took it out, and the crazy, this was another thing why I ain't like Duke. I had got my surgery done at Duke. So when they like took the metal plates and screws out, they left like shutter pieces of metal in there. So like my leg had got infected. So like my knee had got infected. And like my knee had got infected.
That's insane.
My principal was like one of the first ones to pull up to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, so that really showed me like he cared and stuff like that. And then like when that happened, like I was about to like they was about to have to amputate my leg. Like if I would have got to the hospital like 2 hours later.
6th grade?
Yeah, they was gonna have to cover my leg. If I would have got to the hospital like 2 hours later, they were saying. And
that's God.
Like it's God for sure. And like when I woke up, it was like my mom and him was the first people I seen type joint. Obviously like the people that was there already, you know what I'm saying? But we had an AAU tournament in Charlotte that day. It was like right before prom. And I just woke up like with a crazy fever. And like when I got the metal plates and screws taken out, I had to like basically clean the area myself type joint. So like I basically had an open wound. I had to like clean it with gauze and stuff like that. Like 3 times a day. So,
how long did you have to do that for?
Well, I had to do it until it closed up. But the process had got delayed or got quicker because it got infected type joint. So I'm thinking that I'm doing something wrong, like cleaning it was, or you know what I'm saying? But as I like kept cleaning and stuff like that, I'm like, nah, this can't be me. Like I'm doing everything the doctors told me to do, cleaning it was. So like my mom was just like, we gotta go get it checked out. When I woke up that morning, like I said, I had a fever and stuff like that. And it was just like my leg was hot as shit, like hot as crap. So me being me, I'm still like, all right, man, we finna wrap this bitch up with H bandage. You feel me? I throw on some tights. I'm finna go play. You feel what I'm saying? So when we got to the gym, like the whole way down there, I was feeling sick, and we had to pull over on the highway like 2 times so I can, you feel me?
Yeah.
So when I got there, like the team mom had already knew what was going on with me and shit like that. So she was telling me like, when you get here, we're gonna clean it again before you feel me. We gotta play.
Mm-hmm.
But we pulled up right when we was warming up, so it was time for us to play as soon as we hopped out the car. So when I got there, like I'm sick as crap, and she can like tell it. So she's like, let's take a look, blah, 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 boom. So when she pulled it off, she like, oh heck no, like we got to go to the hospital type joint.
Yeah.
So when I get to the hospital, the lady like panicked and she pressed the button up under the table type joint. So I'm panicking in my head like,
why are they doing that? And you like 12 years old.
You feel me? I'm like, what's going on type joint? She's like, emergency. You feel me? So they rushed the cart out there, throw me on the cart, take me to the back, whatever. I just remember waking up and like,
your mom,
my mom in there, she just crying, coach in there, like you could tell he been sweating, stressing, like. So when I woke up, that's when my mom had told me like, they was trying to cut your leg, blah blah blah, boom boom boom, like cut my leg. What you mean, type joint? Like you feel me?
She was not going for that.
Nah, she wasn't going at all. Like she wasn't going at all. But so like that's how, you feel me? So like back to my principal type. So like when he was there, that really just showed me like, all right, bet what he said before, he definitely mean that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
stood on business.
Yeah. So like from that point on, it was just like, that's my dog. Like I'm injured, I'm hurt, and you here, like you 100. You feel me? Like I didn't really have too many people like that around. So like when you showed that, it was like, all right, bet you cool. You feel me? I can rock with you. Cause like I'm the type of person that like, if you ain't fam, blood, like anything like that, like you can't. I ain't really rocking with you too hard. You know what I'm saying? But like,
and it's no beef.
Yeah, it's no beef. Like, it's just like that's just me. Like,
it's an issue these days.
Small type. Like I ain't letting nobody in it. I don't really. You feel me? But like I said, that just showed me like he really cared and stuff like that. And then from that point, it was just like, all right, we locked. You know what I'm saying? Like you say something, you gotta go. Like you feel me? I'm in trouble. You come into if you got to come to my classroom, like, all right, I know I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a point to where like we built a connection to where it's like, maybe in this class period, we ain't got nothing to do. I'm walking around school with him type joint, making sure all my other bad homies like keeping it straight type. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like he used me as like a role model to everybody else. Like, if it's okay to be this, but like, it's okay to also know when to tone it down and stuff like that. Like, you feel me? So he was just really like, he was supportive the whole time, and he ain't never really like judged me from where I came from type joint, like, and where he came from, because it was
different.
It was obviously too, like, you feel what I'm saying? But it was like he accepted you for, you feel me, you, and that just showed me like that just showed me everything I needed to see type joint. So
that's cool.
Yeah, that's my dog for sure.
Y'all still in touch?
Yeah, we still in touch for sure.
We come to some games?
If he has came to the game, I know like my assistant principal has, but not like him, because he's still the principal type.
Right.
So
right.
I ain't got him to a game yet, but I definitely get to reach out to him.
He got a charmer one.
Sure.
All right. Making chicken with Tribe. We got some wings. And he gonna show me how he seasons his chicken, and we gonna eat good. Is that right? Sure. Let's get into it. For sure. What artists you be listening to?
I got a couple that I put on repeat. It really depends on what mood I'm in, for real.
Yeah.
That's gonna depend on like what I'm listening to. But
so like, let's go through the moods. Like chill.
My chill mood.
Yeah.
I probably go like Rollo.
Okay.
Rod. Probably some Honcho.
Okay.
I don't know. Most of the time when I'm listening to music, it's time to turn up. So like pregame.
Okay,
so
like give me the turn up, child.
I'm going Rat Baby. I'm going Get Rich. I'm going Trap Money Week. He from the crib. My cousin from the crib.
Yo, game day rotation.
See, I just go through the playlist.
Okay, so give me some Greensboro artists.
Some Greensboro artists that y'all got to tap into?
Yeah, I'm not tapped in. I don't listen to that.
Gotta go Trap Money.
Okay.
Trap Money Week. Gotta go Baby Ruger.
Baby Ruger?
Baby Ruga.
Ruga. Okay.
Who else? You gotta go Shy Get Racks.
Okay.
I'll go tap in. That's that fully out coming to get you. I had a sister strike up the police on the last one.
It's on the game day playlist?
For sure.
Okay.
The bro can't even handle it. He told everybody, coming right after the party. Nigga, I got shit here wherever I go. I keep the sisters around me. I'm stressing the ground. What kind of whip Ferrari? You ain't never heard Day by Day by rap, baby?
No.
Oh my God, what are you listening to? Gospel?
Don Toliver. You don't listen to Don Toliver? Lil Baby, Young Boy.
Don Toliver?
Future. You don't know who Don Toliver is?
No. Well, I'll be listening to Vaughn too.
Okay.
I know you got no
I know Vaughn. I know Vaughn.
I was about to say. Like middle school, like Pee Wee, AAU, all that shit. Like growing up, I played quarterback. Middle school, played quarterback. But when I got to high school, like we had a quarterback, like an established quarterback on varsity type joint. So like when I first got to high school, I was on JV for like the first 30 minutes of practice type shit. But they moved me up to varsity. So like I'm playing quarterback on JV for like the first few days or the first 30 minutes. And like I'm throwing it, but like it's too hard for them type shit. Like it's too hard for the JV players type shit. So like the coaches seen that and they moved me up. And then when I moved up, like I said, we already had a quarterback, Chris Zellis. He at Hampton right now playing quarterback. He was the quarterback, and it was just like, you can go focus on something else, bro. Like, you feel me? We got a quarterback, you can go focus on something else. So I'm like, if I can't play quarterback, I'm gonna go hit the quarterback type shit.
Okay.
So like, that's how I started playing D-line.
That's really how it happened?
Yeah. So I started playing D-line, and then we had a real good running back named Quan Nora. And bro was like 6'4", 215-ish type shit. So like he was
OG
solid running back.
For a running back.
Yeah, like solid running back.
Wow.
But he was just so like hood, like you feel me? Like didn't give a fuck about nothing but football type shit. Like football was his getaway spot type. So but like he ain't take the school part seriously and shit like that. So he ain't end up going to college. But like I said, like Chris Ellis, the quarterback, he at Hampton, and like we had a smooth O-line. Like our O-line was pretty big type shit. So it wasn't like I was forced to have to go play O-line, but like we put in packages to where I go to like fullback type joint. So like they might hand the ball off to me, or I might lead block for Quan type joint. So I always had like the athletic, like the mobility, skill position of the athletic part. Like so what was this like? It was probably like sophomore year when we started that, like putting the big defensive lineman at running back or at fullback and letting it, you feel me, just it was a touchdown every time type joint, you feel me? So
real easy.
We took off with that, and like ever since then we always been using that. Like that was like we called that package like bear shit. You feel me? Like the bear gonna shit, you can't stop it type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the quarterbacks now in college, bro. Y'all,
they hard.
Y'all got a lot to deal with, bro. But
OD.
that shit just like in middle school and shit, that shit was just fun. You just throw it to the open player. Like you ain't gotta read too much of the defense and shit like that. Like you obviously can know what a cover 2 is, what cover 3 is. Like I knew what that was, but it was like now in college they disguising it so well. It's like you don't really know what they in to the snap of the ball type shit. So like really shout out to the quarterbacks now.
I feel like the game has changed so much too.
It has, and it's really only changed so much just because of like the schematics of everything type of like I said, you able to hide so much different shit now. Like there's a lot more blitzes, a lot of more ways you can draw up blitzes from this way, from that way, from both sides. Like it's a lot more than it is when I was playing quarterback. So
how is it like studying, like how being able to do that, like to a quarterback? Like there's so much that goes into that.
I mean, first off, it really start off with like finding the fish in the OL. Like, and we call a fish in the OL like somebody that'll help us. Like the either not the best one or like the sloppiest one or not so much good footwork. Like we'll find him and like we're gonna blitz him. You know what I'm saying? So like say for instance, if the left tackle is the fish, we're gonna line Cayman up or Dez up in front of the left tackle. You feel me? He obviously gonna be worried about Dez Ruck or whatever type shit. So like that's gonna be his priority. Take him. So like if you Dez or Ruck and I'm the left tackle, I'm here. We're gonna take Dez here, make him run this way. We're gonna send somebody through this gap type. Or we'll make theirs get upfield, come under, and send somebody off the edge type joint. So that's how we do it. It's just like find the fish and exploit him damn near. And
there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, but like just studying with film, that's gonna like studying with film, you're gonna get it, like you're gonna get everything type joint. Because like most teams don't like to show a lot when they like, say for instance, like for Central, we ain't really run too much. Like we probably ran the same however many plays type joint, just because we ain't want to put too much on film for next week so they can see what we do type. So
right, especially against like a lower opponent.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like so. Like at the end of the day, football is football type shit. Put the ball down, we're gonna whoop ass type shit. You feel me? But when you start going against the better teams and stuff like that, like disguise and shit, you know, sending different blitzes and just mixing shit up for them, it's just having them thinking too much. And then like as a quarterback, the quarterback's whole job is to stay upright. If he keep getting knocked on his butt like consistently, that shit gonna have him thinking too much type shit. Then that's when you start sending the corner blitz or the star blitz, the nickel blitz, stuff like that. Then it's like, all right, bet. I know they blitzing, but where is it coming from? This shit looking like the last play when nobody blitzed type joint.
What do you think about like the idea that defensive players have to have like short-term memory, like amnesia? Because like you got to move on to the next play. Like, is that like the same for you guys on the D-line?
Yeah, like I'm gonna be real. Like as a D lineman, you can't really be worrying about the last play because the next play is gonna start with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they can run the ball 24/7, then you ain't doing your job right. So it's like say for instance, like, boom, I get pancaked on this play, like the O-line drive me on my back. The next play, so it's really gonna start with the coaches upstairs in the box type joint. So like, say for instance, if I get pancaked, the coaches upstairs in the box is gonna be like, oh, we can keep going at him type joint. So the play call is going to be run it at him or run it in that gap where he is type joint.
And they can see when it affects you too.
Yeah. So like, say for instance, like they gash me in my gap. So say for instance, I'm in the 3 tech, which I'm in the B gap, and they hit it through the B gap because I get washed out or I get, you feel me? As a coach upstairs in the box, it's going to be like, all right, we know we can hit that B gap when we need it or when we want to. So let's keep hitting that B gap type joint. So it's really like you gotta like it's really every position on the field. Like you gotta have short-term memory, whether it's good or bad type joint. Because like I said, if I get pancaked, the next play, more than likely they're gonna try to come right back, or they're gonna 2 plays later come right back. So it's really like you got to play every down the same. Like, and then it's really more so like I said, good or bad, you got to have short-term memory because it's like you got so many eyes on you that you don't even know on you type joint. Realizing like what you're doing, like even with my stance type joint, like if I'm in my stance and I'm on the right side, and I got my right foot back, they know I'm not coming to my left. You feel what I'm saying? They don't think, because as a D lineman, whichever foot's back, that's the foot you're stepping with first. Type. Right. So if I'm on the right side, usually the left foot would be back type shit because I want to step here at the guard. But like, say for instance, if I'm on the right side and I got my right foot back, they know I'm not stepping to my left. So like they see little things like that. And that's the same way with us as we reading keys from O-linemen and stuff like that. Like if an O-lineman barely has like, so when O-lineman put their hand in the dirt, if they like this, like barely in the dirt, you know he pulling or it's a pass or anything like that. If his hand in the dirt and knuckles squint, you know what I'm saying, folded and shit like that, you know he's coming down hard. It's a run type shit. Most teams, they have their tackles being the 2-point stance rather than the 3-point stance. That's how you know it's passed. So it's really like just watch the film, picking up the tails and shit that they're going to give away and just using those.
What's 2-point versus 3-point? So
like as a tackle, 2-point would be here, 3-point would be down type.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it.
And as a guard, it'd be the same thing. So a guard might be here and down. Tackles, they like the split will tell you a lot. So if I'm here, that may be pass type shit. Because as a tackle, if I got a wide split, I'm getting out type shit. If I got a short split as a tackle, I'm probably coming down as like in a run game or something like that. It's the same with D linemen. The same with a lot of shit, like wide receivers too. Like if you're the quarterback, most of the time.
Yeah.
No.
Where am I going?
They hear your face that way. You're the quarterback.
Oh, okay.
So like you're the quarterback. Most wide receivers will have their inside foot closest to the wide receiver up. But like say for instance, if you're the quarterback and I got this foot up, and I see that on film, I know I'm coming in motion.
Yeah. Okay.
Just because of the foot I got up.
Yeah.
Or I know it's gonna be something quick, like a bubble screen or something like that. So
there's so much to it.
Yeah, there's so much to it that you gotta really like. That's why film is so important, because film don't lie, men lie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
that's a great quote. Okay.
So it's like, film gonna tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the game, it's like, all right, let me check his stance.
Yeah.
All right, it's wide, and he in the 2-point definitely pass. You know what I'm saying?
So I know you love the game and everything. Like you're committed to it. You absolutely love it. Do you think that you would still put in as much work and commitment without like NIL and all of that? Because 10 years ago, 20 years ago, even, like, I feel as though the football culture was so much more just like rough, and like you're really just making millions for the school and not getting anything like at all. And like I feel like they treated you worse. Like watching like the films and everything, like watching, I don't know if you watched that thing on Netflix, like Swamp, like Florida.
Swamp Things, yeah.
Nah, that was crazy.
I mean, like
I feel like it'd be hard to like stay committed and to continue. I mean, granted, there's been like advancements with like film and like iPads and doing all this stuff, but like I don't know.
I mean, me personally, I have to say just because I love the game of football. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I grew up in a tougher neighborhood, so like me being able to like play football and do something with it, like I'm setting up my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm setting up my family to get out of Greensboro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's not more so like the money gonna come with it, obviously, type time, but it's more so like the opportunity of just like making this shit life changing. Like my mom had to work like 2-3 jobs just to be able to get me the cleats I wanted. Like not the cleats I needed or just a pair of cleats, the cleats I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like
that's the difference.
She been doing a lot for me since a kid. Now my brother playing sports. My sister, she ran track and she played basketball growing up. So like having to pay for that, having to pay for this. So now it's like, yeah, it's for the money, but it's not for the money type shit. It's for the love of the game.
Right.
And the more you love the game, you feel what I'm saying? The more you love the game, the deeper you can take it, the further you can take this thing, is gonna bring in more money. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I wouldn't say I do it for the money, but I do it to make money to help mom. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right. Okay. So obviously when you go to the league, what team or what area of the country would you not want to go to?
Anywhere it's cold.
So no Bills.
Buffalo.
No
Buffalo Bills.
No.
If I'm on your draft board, twin, let's talk first. You know what I'm saying? But
you gotta get you a puffer. I'm from New York.
It ain't even about like for me, for real, it ain't even about like the weather and shit like that. Cause like once you plan, it's like yo, drilling in, you going.
Yeah.
But like for me, like the metal plates and screws in my shit, when it's cold, like that shit, like I feel like I got arthritis on some shit, bro. Like that shit make my knees hurt. But yeah, cold, I can't do it cold.
No Kansas City.
Shit, Pat Mahomes ain't gonna be there, so no. No Kansas City, no Buffalo Bills. Shoot, who else? No, Denver. Don't call me Denver. Nah, I'm playing.
I think our chicken is ready.
No, I'm playing. Denver hit me, but
all of y'all hit them. All 32.
Nah, for sure. It's all 30, jokes, but all y'all can hit me for sure.
All 32.
But look though, if it's a team before y'all, shit, and it ain't cold, I'm not too much for me.
And the final step is the mustard.
See, most people like when I bought this up at the football facility one day. Most people like mustard. Mustard gonna add that crispiness. I'm telling you. And it's not like too much mustard. Like you don't want to drench it in mustard. You just want. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like your shit shouldn't be yellow. You feel what I'm saying? But you should be able to see the mustard.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yeah. Let me shake it first.
Gotta shake it. You don't want the mustard juice. You want the real mustard. You know what I'm saying? You just want to like sprinkle dazzle that thing on there like that. All right. Feel me?
This is what we're looking like right now.
Give it a little
real good.
You want to put them in there?
Way too hot. Okay, you got the next one. It's cooking.
Fuck.
Dang it.
Blow the whole goddamn.
Where's the thing at? Where's the thing at?
That bitch overflowed.
Is it not a fan?
Bro, the shit ain't gonna set off though.
Just making sure that we need some paper towels. The air looks crazy.
Huh?
The air looks crazy right now.
Well, we had this bitch too hot, so the grease got hot as fuck. But I do like 10 minutes on each side type shit.
Okay. It might be burned a little bit, but it's still gonna taste good. Hot. Lord.
Well, first straight.
It's good. Okay. Okay, you can cook. Okay, Travis.
Well, first straight.
Y'all see it?
Go ahead and grab you one, bro.
Well, made some great wings. I give them a 9 out of 10.
No, you boosting.
Well, they were great. I cleaned my phones, so like you did too. So even though we burned like 3 of them, which may have been my fault, but they were great. Great eats. Thanks to Trav. Anyways. Thank you for coming to another episode of Beyond the Game. This is Trav, great person. And yeah, look out for more content soon. See y'all.
That was fun.
That was fun. Thank you.